All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, we are diving into a tech presentation on engineering trust with autonomous QA, detect, diagnose, diffuse defects, where we will explore how intelligent, self-governing QA agents not only catch bugs, but analyze root causes and neutralize them before they impact your product. Sharing his thoughts with us is a leader with over 25 years of experience in technology, product development, and quality engineering, with a career spanning leadership roles at InfoVision, UST, Incertis, and SAS Institute. Well, he is a forward-looking leader who believes in blending human insight with the power of AI to transform how modern software is built and tested. At ContextAI, he champions AI-driven automation and autonomous quality engineering, helping teams achieve faster delivery, smarter decision-making, and more reliable software at scale. Please put your hands together for Mr. Mukund Wangikar, Chief Operating Officer, ContextAI. Welcome, sir.
Good evening. My name is Mukund Wangikar, and you must have heard a lot of things about in the introduction. Maybe I'll try to keep it more focused on what's my journey and how ContextAI has been evolved. So in my journey, I have experienced that, the QA has always been sidetracked, and I was talking with Ankit that, hey, why QA is not getting that respect, because we are a last gate into the chain, and why we are always secretarying to the developers, right? We shouldn't, because we are a face to the organization. We are creating that impact to the end user, that how our product will look like. And in that journey, in my all 25 years, I've seen that the journey started from QC to QA to QE and now QI or AI. And we are the company who dropped a QA from its name and become a Context QI. And now we are called as a Context AI, right? And specifically because now we are breaking the boundaries of a conventional QA boundaries. We are moving towards left, we are moving towards right, which that means we are taking a role of a developer. Can we detect, diagnose, and diffuse defect right at the testing cycle, not into the development cycle? And that's what our vision is. Our vision is that in 2029, when we reach, or in 2027, when we reach to the level where we would like to be a partner in a development to diffuse defect, and that's what I'm going to talking about. So first, what do you mean by detecting the defects, right? How ContextAI is helping, I will be talking about my product, because that is what I've been paid, I'm getting paid for the same thing, and we are paying for this conference to promote my product. So I'll be talking in context of a ContextAI. How many times since morning or since the afternoon you must have heard this word context, right? So remember that whenever you use the word context, there is a ContextAI behind it. So how we are doing in the current world? In current world, when the test cases has been given to the end user, we need to know that, are we doing the right thing? Our focus is automation is a 2/3 part of it, but a major focus is to design the test case. How we are designing? Is my manual tester is equipped enough to do the test design? And we run on the principle called MOST, Mind of Software Tester. So first understand that, how software testers are thinking. They are not developers. So they are doing it in a more intelligent way. They take all the inputs from the various sources. So our tool also take all those inputs from the various sources like your BRD, SRD, the requirement specification document. You can also take the test cases, your Jira tickets, or even GitHub. And beyond that, the most bugs found on a hallway. Madhu sir can even echo me on that. Like when you are discussing the defects over a coffee or a Teams or maybe explaining someone. So those conversational information also we can capture, and we can create a test case based on the video recording. So if someone is walking you through the product and you record that one, just give it to a ContextAI, it will write test case for that. So all these inputs it will take. So the first step is of the diagnosing and creating the, detecting it and then creating a test case out of it, is to take information, process it and create test case. Test case is an outcome of the overall process. It's not an ultimate. Means you can always get, it's a running document where you can always create more and more based on the context what you get. So it will run that one, and based on that it will show you that okay, how your test cases are, right? Okay, what you need to do. It gives a lot intelligent analytics through the interactive dashboard. That means, am I doing right? Is it sufficient? Is the test cases are equipped enough to take it in, or I need a more information? And then it creates the visual impact. These are the real screens. Okay, you can see that okay, on the Airbnb side, you can see there are a lot of visual defects has been found. So we can first detect, are these test cases right, through our detect module, and then it will give as an end user, it will give you the additional information with the different layers of information through the logs. It can give you the video recording and all that through the multi-layer defect spotting. Let me go through the diagnose. In the diagnose thing that, okay, once this has been designed, is been done, now after the execution, you can do a root cause by the pinpointing where defect is. ContextAI tool is gonna help you into not only doing that, it will tell you from which sources your data is coming. You can see there is AI upload, AI assist, right from the GitHub. There are all these different inputs that it can capture, and then it will correct you and help you into that, okay, where the defect lies. And that's what I was saying that, okay, we are moving shift left and shift right. The most important thing that it will do is how end users are using your application. And I have seen that in one of the example that, okay, for our customer into airline industry, they are using the product to book their shipment, but every time the end users is using in a different way than the tester has written the test cases. They are always visiting a calendar first, see the engagement of the customer, and then see some other information, and then move and then write. But that information was not captured by a developer, or that information was not captured by a tester to write the test case. Through the insight model, we get to know that, okay, the end user is using product different way. So that information has been captured, and you can see that, we can scan 20 different scenarios, which is captured through the user interaction, through which we have created nearly 127 test case, which is comprised of 442 test steps, which was missing. Okay, and that's the beauty of the product, is that it will tell a tester that, okay, hey, you need to get augmented. What our aim is that, okay, to make tester as a test orchestrator. Okay, so imagine that, okay, a tester will have 3 more buddies along with him. One buddy is writing a test case, is good into writing the test case. Another buddy is good into developing the automation script. Third one is good into execution, and then they will report it togetherly. So the tool will give you, so the simple statement which we used to use in my sales pitch is that, okay, hey, we are doing a worth of 4 people, out of which one is human. Rest 3 are agents. And that's what the agents will work for you and will diagnose. And then it comes to the diffuse. Like auto healing, everybody talked about it. Auto healing, the more the data you give, more the intent you give, the tool will self-heal based on the, and there is always a chance of a hallucination, right? We build on some custom LLMs which will avoid the hallucination, which will identify that how your product okay, and what is an outcome is been expected, and that is, so it will not do the experiment on your intent. It knows that, okay, I'm doing testing, so I'm expecting a result. If there are no result, it will stop and tell you that, hey, there is no expected result, so I cannot write a test case for it. That's the profound difference between the experiment and that. All LLMs currently can do the experiment, and then we are falling into that false positive era, and then hallucination comes in. So context QA avoids that. It tells you the developer. Now we are now front-ending to the team. It tells you what is the root cause, what to fix, okay, what are the immediate actions to be available, prevent the major, and it will suggest how to do a preventive measures for future, right? It tells developer that, okay, hey, do that, and then tells that, okay, with the confidence that, okay, whatever the automation is, that, okay, my confidence level is like 87% based on the input you are given. So AI will learn by itself and tells you. So it's basically, my submission here is, tester's job is not shaken up. Okay, don't worry. It is not. You need to augment yourself, learn this tool, make use of tool, and imagine that, okay, now you have been equipped with 3 more people. Someone is writing test case for you, someone is executing for you, someone is providing reports for you. Don't worry about it. Okay, get yourself up into the ladder, and then it's AI will going to help you. AI always required a direction from human. It cannot run independently. Usain Bolt can run fast, okay, but he can win a medal only when he knows where is the finish line. So our role as a tester is to show a finish line to a Usain Bolt AI, and that's what my submission is, that, okay, don't worry, no one will going to eat your job. AI is something that will give you, means you need to give a direction to AI, and it will gonna. Context AI can help into entire SDLC cycle. Okay. A simple representation, you can take a photograph and use it for your purpose. This is it is the area where in all the junctions of the SDLC cycle, Context AI can help you. And we are proudly saying that, okay, we have a customer from all across the industry, which is from the manufacturing to airlines to financial domains to the healthcare. Okay, we are serving to all those customers. They are happy customer, provided a lot of good feedback to us. You can visit our website. You can book a demo. We are happy to help you into solving your test automation journey. Thank you very much.